The benefit of making this video late is that I have, been privy to all of the conversations that the family has been having online and everything. And, I got to see interviews that, the new interviews that they had, because I'd seen interviews before, but I'd never seen an interview with Antron. Yes, so that's the benefit. So you guys know that I like to bring you a perspective that is completely different from everything else that I've heard and that you're hearing. So I'm going to bring you the perspective of a single woman with no children, okay? Because that's who I am. So boom, all right. When I was watching this, the first thing was I was super confused.
I'm so confused. I'm confused. I don't understand.
Okay. I was super confused at the point when Antron and his dad seemed to be so, like, when you were watching the buildup of this happen and you watching the relationship between Antron and his dad, and then you see what his dad did as a single woman, I looked at that and said, this is why I'm single. I will wait. He's coming, but it won't be that one. It won't be a dude like that. Like, it made me think, women, we really, really gotta be careful who we procreate with. Because even though his mom always respected his dad and stood behind his dad and was there for his dad when his dad got sick, look what his father did to his son. Look at Antron. And and this is not any disrespect to Antron, but Antron, from the outside, you are a strong, handsome, grown man. But when you speak and I look in your eyes, I see a 15-year-old. I see a little boy who is heartbroken because of what his dad did to him, because his hero did that to him. And at the same time, while this is going on, I have a friend who is dealing with vaccinations because, they didn't, made that illegal, the religious exemptions now. That will probably be my next video. They've made the religious exemptions illegal for the vaccinations. So she is in a battle right now in her house with her husband. Her husband. Not her baby daddy, not her boyfriend, her husband. She's taken him off the vaccinations. She's done a diet change. She's taken him to holistic doctors. You know what I'm saying? His behavior is completely changing. The teachers, everybody has noticed a complete 180. But now that this is illegal now, and they're going to pretty much try to force her, or she won't be able to put him in school, she's thinking about moving, and he don't want to move. He like, just do it. I don't know why you just won't vaccinate him. As a single woman, and I have the hindsight. I have the benefit of hindsight. So this is not, I'm not judging my friend for who she picked, because I liked him. I was happy. I cried more than she did on my wedding day. Okay? I'm emotional. Okay. So it's not that I'm sitting here acting like I'm better than her because she chose it. She's looking at me and she's telling me, Brooke, pay attention to who you pick, because I don't know if this is going to make it. So to my young girls and to my single women, pay attention to who you pick to be the father of your child. And you have a right to end a relationship with men that you love because you don't think they're going to be a good. I left my husband because I looked at the way he moved, at the things he did. I left, and I knew I didn't want to have children with this man. I knew that he was not the role model. He was not the daddy that I wanted my daughters and my sons to have. I left my last relationship because I looked at the way he moved. And one, I realized I can't submit. And two, I was like, I don't want my son to be like him. So that's what I got out of it. Like I said, I'm very happy to see that they are losing money. The people on the legal side of this. I'm happy to see, the district attorneys and all of them. I'm happy to see that people that were involved in burying these boys or trying to bury these boys, I'm glad that they're losing money. I would like to see lawsuits brought up against each and every one of them personally, because they've made money personally from it, and I like to see what they have gained so far get taken away from them, not just what they could make in the future. That's just me. I was happy, like Kevin's sister, was very happy to see that I don't know how he was able to do that. That is a miracle, and that must be a result of the love that he received from his family, that he was able to, through all that he went through, maintain that sunny disposition. I don't even know how else to put it, that sunny disposition. Yusuf is a credit to the Nation of Islam. His mom and him are a credit to the Nation of Islam. You can say whatever the hell you want about them, but they can produce some black men, okay? And Yusuf is a testament to that. I'm amazed. Corey, I ain't even got no words. I'm amazed at your strength as well, and how your sunny disposition. I look at you and I still see a 15-year-old too, though. And Raymond, Raymond is an interesting case, because Raymond's dad also made a mistake. I mean, he didn't try to bury his son, but he made a mistake, but he admitted his mistake and he stood there for his son. And look at the difference between Raymond and Antron because of it. See, the father could have made that mistake, but if he'd have just stood there, if he'd have had a backbone, if he'd had some love in his heart for his son above all else, like Raymond's dad, Antron wouldn't hold that shit inside the way he is. And above everything else, the vibes I'm sending, I would like to see Antron get with Iyanla Vanzant, because I don't even have to see it on TV. I just would like someone to make that happen, because he needs a hug. He needs a hug, a magical hug from a mama. And Iyanla's hugs, you could feel that shit from the TV, okay? And, I would just love to see that. So, I don't know, tag Iyanla in this video so she can get, I don't even, forget about me. Iyanla just go straight, because I don't know him. Just go straight to Antron. He needs you, And shout out to Raymond for having Antron's back and, living so close and being able to be there for him, because you can really tell that he is. And that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts on the exonerated 5. So I heard this interview with this, she's a defense attorney, I think, and on The Breakfast Club. And every single parent, y'all need to hear this. Matter of fact, just every black person, period. You need to hear this interview. This sister is breaking down some legal facts. And here's a snippet of it. Look in the comments, whatever. I'm going to include links to the entire interview on The Breakfast Club, because it was very informative. And I think that the family needs to know this information. So check it out.
Nobody in our community really knows what to do when they're encountering law enforcement. And they can't hire somebody like you.
Those 5 young boys, and that's exactly what they were, didn't know they were free to leave the whole damn time.
Right.
And had they known just that one fact, none of this shit would have happened. All the Linda Fairsteins and all the bad prosecutors and all the shitty cops in the world cannot make up for the fact that you have a right to not give them evidence, false or otherwise.
Well, what about when you getting up and you trying to walk out and they beating you up, slamming you to the ground?
Now that does happen. I'm not going to act like, it's like, oh, well, glad you said you were free to leave, son. Bye. No, sometimes they will get aggressive like that. Just know that undoing a false confession is nearly impossible.
Wow.
I can just tell you
So
that.
do not sign that
Just
fake
don't
confession. Do not
sign
say
it.
that on
Don't
video.
say it. Don't sign it. Maybe you got to take that ass whooping or whatever. Seriously. And it doesn't bring me joy to say that. But know that that's what they want, because that confession, absent any other evidence, is all they need to put you away for life.